Take two. Go.
Welcome to Code Corner with Katie.
IDC. Let's kick it. Life safety. Life safety.
Let's see what's on Thinking Man's mind today. What kind of locking is permitted on school classroom doors to prevent unwanted entry? That's a great question. Come on in and let's check it out. I'll be basing my answer using references from IBC 2018 for new construction, and a little bit later I will introduce NFPA 101 2018 for existing buildings. Keep in mind that other editions are similar. Always consult your state and local codes as well. Chapter 10 on means of egress tells us that in Group E, educational occupancies, K through 12, including some nursery schools and daycare, and in Group B, educational occupancies, which include higher education, universities, and colleges, egress doors from classrooms, offices, and other occupied rooms shall be permitted to be provided with locking arrangements designed to keep intruders from entering the room where all of the following conditions are met. First of all, the door shall be capable of being unlocked from outside the room with a key or other approved means. First responders do need to access the classrooms and be able to get in. Second of all, the door shall be openable from within the room in accordance with section 1010.19, which states that free egress with one operation in order to get out. And remember, this is for new construction. And third, modifications shall not be made to listed panic hardware, fire door hardware, or door closers. So what type of hardware is this talking about? Traditionally, a classroom function lock set was specified for classroom doors. This was prior to Columbine and our first known active shooter situation. But after that, things changed in this industry and other functions have started to be used for classroom doors. But a classroom function lock set, whether it's a board or mortise lock, the outside cylinder, the key, you turn it 180 degrees to lock the door. If you want to unlock it, you turn it 180 degrees in the opposite direction. From the inside, you have free egress. The problem is, if there is an active shooter scenario, the teacher would have to expose part of their body, if not all of their body, to the hallway side in order to put the key in and lock the door. So the newer functions, a classroom intruder function, and again, this could be board or mortise lock. With a mortise lock, you can get it with a deadbolt, but the outside cylinder locks and unlocks the door. The inside cylinder locks the outside handle. That's nice so that if there is an active shooter, the teacher can use their key to securely lock the outside handle. First responders can still get in. The students themselves would not be able to lock the door. And so this gives you the best of both worlds. Teacher control, but free egress from the inside and locked on the outside without having to go out into the hallway. Another potential function is a storeroom function lock. It is locked all the time. The outside handle is locked when that door is closed. The door is locked. You still have free egress from the inside, and you would use your key to retract the latch from the outside. The downfall of this function is if a student needs to use the restroom in the middle of class, they would either have to leave the door ajar or knock on the door when they got back because it would be locked if it were closed. And another function that's used commonly now in classroom doors is an office entry, available in both board locks and mortise locks. The outside lever is locked from the inside, either with the push button or a turn piece, depending on what type of lock and who the manufacturer is. And then you don't have to go out into the hallway to lock the door. The downside of this is that students can lock the door and lock the teacher out of the classroom. That's not a great situation for safety because there are bullies out there that could do some harm to other students if they lock the teacher out. For existing buildings, NFPA 101, the Life Safety Code 2018, is also available and adopted by many different states. Chapter 7 says that as long as it's permitted by the occupancy chapter, two releasing operations shall be permitted for doors secured against unwanted entry. Specifically, existing schools, Chapter 15 is all about existing schools, and it does confirm that classroom doors shall be permitted to be locked to prevent unwanted entry, provided that the locking means is approved and all of the following conditions are met. They do allow for one additional operation instead of just one operation free egress, but you still have to be able to egress from the inside. The one additional method could be a thumb piece or it could be a push button, some way to lock the door from the inside, but you're still allowing first responders to get in from the outside and free egress from the inside. Whatever you decide as a school district, follow a comprehensive plan that includes lockdown drills and practice, practice, practice. Teachers and students, until they learn how to lock the doors appropriately, you don't want them fumbling when time and seconds count the most. So please make sure that they practice and everybody is aware of those lockdown drills. For more information and continuing education opportunities, please visit Assa Abloy Academy by clicking in the link in the comments below. Please click like and subscribe to this channel. You can connect with me on LinkedIn for updates. And if you have any questions, please email me at catherine.flower@assaabloy.com. Thanks for joining me in the Code Corner today. My name is Katie Flower, and my goal is to help you achieve safety in the built environment.